Hello. We are making a treat today for whatever you might be celebrating that will involve chocolate these next couple of weeks. They are peanut butter, chocolate covered eggs topped with sea salt, and they're delicious. So, and very easy and super simple and something that you can do with your kids and everybody's gonna love them. So, I am going to show you, we're going to start with peanut butter. I blended two different kinds of peanut butter, one Trader Joe's and then a freshly ground peanut butter. If you just use Trader Joe's, it's really liquidy, so you'll want to add extra coconut flour. But here I have just about a cup of peanut butter. This is between 1 and 2 cups coconut flour. I'm going to go ahead and put that in to my bowl. And then I'm going to start with half the amount of coconut flour and 1 tablespoon, I'm going to say heaping, overflowing tablespoon of maple syrup. And I'm going to mix that all together until I have a nice firm consistency. So that is still, it's still too runny. So I'm going to add some more coconut flour, probably because I added just that little extra of maple syrup. Blend that a little bit more, keep going there. I did 1 cup of chocolate chips. I have to say, I have a little trick when I'm melting chocolate. I just add a tiny bit of oil, like coconut oil or butter or something, melt it in the pan, wipe it out, but it will help me just scoop the chocolate chips right out of the pan when I want to do my dipping the peanut butter. So here we go. We want the peanut butter to naturally form a ball. So if you don't have coconut flour and your body will tolerate it, you can go ahead and use regular flour. You could also use a little bit of arrowroot if you don't have that. And I haven't tried it, but you might be able to use a little bit of almond flour as well. So you're just gonna make a little egg shape or a round shape. You make whatever shape you like. And you're going to take these and dip them in the chocolate, which I melted. Already low over the stove. As I showed you, I used the little bit of oil at the bottom of the pan to make it easy for me to scoop in here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and place that like so. I'm going to lick my fingers. I highly recommend licking your fingers. I'm going to do that a few more times, making the little chocolate balls or eggs or probably even do hearts. Do that. So you can use parchment paper. I didn't have any parchment paper on hand, and as we know, I'm not going to the store, so I improvised and used foil. So I have all of my little chocolate eggs done, and I'm going to take just a little bit of the chocolate that is left, sprinkle that on the top. You might have to reheat the chocolate. I had to reheat it just a little bit, like just really quickly. It doesn't take very long because it starts to get a little hard. And I also want to say that the difference between using the coconut flour and regular flour is that coconut flour is extremely absorbent and provides a lot of fiber that is needed. So if you end up using a different flour that's not coconut flour, then you might need to use a little bit more than just the 1 to 2 tablespoons. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this Celtic sea salt right on top. Just like so. Just a tiny bit more. And you're going to pop these into the freezer for about 30 minutes or so. And voila, they're gorgeous and super easy and a really fun thing to do with your kids. So I hope you enjoy.